What's the definition of a gay? Is when you are caught having sexual intercourse with a guy and they didn't caught me.
A good act does not wash out the bad, nor a bad act the good, but each of it should have its own reward. Hello viewer, you're welcome to another edition of our weekly program, Busted, here on Flip TV. This program brings us reports on crimes and investigative stories, and also the effort of security agencies in dealing with law offenders in our society. I'm your host, Gladys Aluze. Stay tuned for the report we have.
What's the definition of a gay? Is when you are caught having sexual intercourse with a guy and they didn't caught me.
Two Nigerians have been apprehended at the Mumbai airport in India for smuggling 167 cocaine-filled capsules hidden in their stomach. An Indian TV channel on Tuesday reported that officials from Directorate of Revenue Intelligence (DRI) suspected the two passengers and signaled police, who arrested them upon arrival at the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport from Lagos through Addis Ababa on Friday, based on intelligence reports. The DRI officials, however, took the suspects to court, where an order was obtained for them to be examined by medical personnel for possible injection of illicit drugs. Meanwhile, the medical examination confirmed that the two Nigerians were hiding hard substances in their stomach and were detained for 3 days, during which they purged 167 capsules containing cocaine. According to the DRI official, the capsules contain a total of 2.97 kg of cocaine, crow, and the two were charged under the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act, and the court remanded them in judicial custody for further investigation. In Edo State, Justice Efe of the Edo State High Court has convicted 14 internet fraudsters arraigned by the operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC). The suspects were arraigned by the Benin Zonal Command of the EFCC, each on a one-count charge of fraudulent impersonation on Tuesday. The suspects are identified as Gift Patrick, Lucky Paul, Elvis John Matthew, Jeremiah Rebirth Umoru, Alex Aimu Awosa, and Daniel Matthew. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) has arraigned a 49-year-old soldier, Olarewaju Lawal, before a federal high court in Lagos State for alleged trafficking of tramadol and other illicit drugs. Lawal, who was arraigned before Justice Akintayo Aluko on Tuesday, March 7, 2023, is facing 6 counts bordering on conspiracy and unlawful engaging in the transportation of the banned substances. The prosecutor, Mr. Lambert Noor, who is the head of NDLEA's Legal and Prosecution Department of the Lagos State Command, told the court that the defendants and others now at large have been operating a drug trafficking organization between September 15, 2022 till January 12, 2023, when he was arrested at Agbo Palaswe, Okota, Lagos State. Noor told the court that the defendant was arrested with high volumes of the banned substances, including tramadol hydrochloride 250 mg, weighing 223.65 kilograms, tramadol hydrochloride 225 mg, weighing 28.40 kilograms, pregabalin, weighing 169.4 kilograms, and codeine-based syrup, weighing 1,469 liters. The prosecutor further told the court that all the banned drugs were listed as designated by the United Nations Single Convention on Narcotic Drugs 1961 and its protocol and the Convention Against Illicit Traffic in Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances 1988. According to the prosecutor, the offense committed contravenes Section 14 subsection B and 11 subsection B of the NDLEA Act, Cap N30, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004. The defendant, however, pleaded not guilty to the charge preferred against him. Following his not guilty plea, the prosecutor asked the court for a trial date and also to remand him in prison custody. Responding to the prosecutor's request, lawyer to the defendant, Bolanle Kolawole, told the court that her client's bail application had been filed and the same had been served on the prosecutor. She also pleaded that the court to allow her client to be in NDLEA's custody till the determination of the bail application. Justice Aluko, after taking argument documents from both councils ordered that the defendant be remanded in the custody of the Nigerian Correctional Service. Meanwhile, the prosecutor also moved an ex parte application seeking to forfeit in the interim the vehicle used by the soldier to transport the said banned substances as well as some of his monies kept in some banks. The prosecutor told the court that the investigation revealed that the monies were proceeds of illegal acts. Consequently, Justice Aluko adjourned the case till March 17, 2023 for ruling on the ex parte application. 1,671 permanent voter cards have been recovered from an apartment in Olodi Apapa area of Lagos State by personnel of the 9th Brigade of the Nigerian Army. While 3 persons were arrested in the apartment, the prime suspect is reportedly on the run. The security operatives also recovered ballot papers, cutlasses, and Indian hemp from the apartment. The brigade commander, Brigadier General Isong, who paraded the suspect and recovered PVCs, ballot papers, and other items before journalists at the Ikeja cantonment, said the arrest and recovery were made following a tip-off. Most of the recovered PVCs had the year 2022 as the registration number, while others had years 2011, 2012, and 2021, with all the owners being residents of Lagos State. A member of the House of Representatives for the Port Harcourt City Local Government Constituency 2 at the National Assembly, Chinyere Igwe, has been arraigned before a federal high court sitting in Port Harcourt by Nigerian police. Igwe, who is an ally of the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar, for the just concluded election, was arraigned on 1 count of money laundering. According to the charge read out before the lawmaker, he was alleged to have, on the 24th day of February 2023, seen in his possession the sum of $498,000 without reporting to the Central Bank of Nigeria. However, when the charge was read, the accused pleaded not guilty to the charge and his legal representative made an application for bail but was objected by the police council. Meanwhile, the trial judge, Justice Sivin Pam, also listening to the argument and submission adjourned till 14th of March 2023 for bail consideration, but thereafter directed the accused to be sent to Nigerian Police Clinic for his medical attention following a medical report on his health. All men make mistakes, but a good man yields when he knows his course is wrong and repairs the evil. Remember that crime is evil. Be a good compatriot and stay away from it. Till I come your way next time, I remain your host, Gladys Alozie. Do well to follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thanks for watching.
What's the definition of a gay? Is when you are caught having sexual intercourse with a guy and they didn't caught me.